back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. I hope you stay a while. Today I'm doing a get ready with me. I really love filming these kinds of videos because it just gives me a chance to like chat with you guys and do makeup and like just get ready and feel like it's like a fun time because I feel like I'm just like chatting with friends. I did go to Ulta on Saturday and I got a lot of stuff. I feel like, I don't know, I was just like really craving buying new makeup. I felt like I hadn't bought myself some makeup in a long time, so I did buy some makeup. Now I did film this video. I sat down and filmed this video yesterday morning at like 7 a.m. and I was kind of rushing and my foundation color ended up not matching me and I just wasn't happy with the product, like the outcome. So I'm filming a new get ready with me using the same products, but it's still kind of new because nothing really worked out. So I'll show you what I have. I bought some hair care products. I bought the Kenra Dry Volume Burst Instant Soft Hold Volumizing Spray. Spray roots for 9 times the volume. So I wanted to give this a try because I have been loving the Revlon new one-step like hair dryer or whatever. I used it to dry my hair today and I just love the way it looks, but I do find that the volume kind of falls throughout the day, so I was hoping maybe this would help. I don't know. Spraying at the root. Rubbing? I don't know what you're supposed to do with this. Let's see. Lift and spray hair roots to end, applying short burst spray for desired result. So, not sure if that's working. We'll see what happens. Figured I would give it a try. I'll spray the other side too. I'm getting my hair extensions back tomorrow and I'm really excited to try the Revlon with the Revlon hair dryer with my extensions, because sometimes when you have extensions, I feel like you don't have to wash your hair as much, and so I find myself not washing like my entire head as often. I just kind of will wash like the crown of my head, whatever hair is exposed at the top, like every other day type of thing. And so I'm thinking that with the Revlon hair dryer, it'll really just give me like some great volume. I don't know, just wanting to play. I know you guys are loving this short hair and I do love it too, but I've been wanting my long hair back for a while. I gave myself a pretty long break from having long hair. I believe I took it out in August, right? Yeah, pretty sure I took it out in August. So we're now about to be in February. So I gave myself a nice long vacation from long hair, and you know, extensions only last for 2 months and then I take them out and have short hair again for a little while. So yeah. I picked up the Kenra Dry Volume Burst. I also picked up the Pantene Mist Behaving Dry Conditioner Mist. I like a dry conditioner because I think that it gives you just like a nice softness to your hair. It kind of brings back some of that shine. Again, when I have extensions, these are kind of products that I like to use. If you guys are interested in like a hair care, like, I don't know, hair care video of like what products I use and things like that when I do have extensions, let me know, because it does change dramatically from what I use when I don't have extensions. But those are the 2 hair care products I bought. I bought 2 blush palettes. Now I was looking at these online and they looked beautiful online. And so I was really excited to go in the store and be able to see them. So if you don't know, I have been obsessed with this one shade from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow palette. I think it's a Sun-Kissed palette. I also have a little bit of a cold here, so my apologies. But it's that bronze shade. It's like the bronze highlight shade. And I just think it's so beautiful. Like there's something about a shimmer bronzer or like a bronzy highlight that I think just brings so much life to the face. So that's what I was looking for. And I had the Anastasia Sun-Kissed Glow Kit in my cart at Ulta, and I was like, you know what, I can't justify spending, I think it's $40 or $50 on this entire palette when I only want to use this one shade, because I literally have all the other ones. I just hit pan on the bronzer, like there's nothing left of it. So I was like, whatever. So then when I finally saw these in person, I was so happy. So these are the BH Cosmetics 6-color blush and highlight palette. This one is Glowing in Grease. It is just beautiful. I did do this like get ready with me yesterday, like I said, and I ended up using Mykonos from this palette as blush, and it is stunning. These colors are so pigmented. I'm really excited to use this Santorini shade. I'm just gonna swatch it so you can see how pigmented It is. Like, they are very, very pigmented blushes and highlights. I'll swatch, oops, I just gashed it. I'll swatch Athens here. Like, they are super, super pigmented. So these little palettes were $16 each. I picked up the Glowing in Grease one and then the Blushing in Bali. And the Blushing in Bali is the one that has the bronzer that I wanted right here, which is the shade Ember. But all of these blush shades are beautiful, as well as the highlight shades. Again, super creamy, super pigmented. Really, really happy with the quality of these palettes. And also you get a really nice mirror, so it's great for traveling. Just really good, like really, really impressed. Picked these two up for $16 each, which makes that $32. And now I have 12 shades versus only 4 or 5 that's in the Anastasia one. And I'll use all these, so. And I still was like way under what the Anastasia one costs. All right, so the next thing I picked up was, let's see here. I picked up the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. Now this is what I tried yesterday in the Get Ready With Me, and I really liked the finish of it, but the color was super, super off. So I had gotten color matched. Now you guys know, in my last Get Ready With Me, I talked to you guys about how I felt like I was struggling with finding like color, like my right color as far as foundation. I feel like I can match other people, but when it comes to me, I sometimes have a hard time. So I did get color matched at Ulta on Saturday, and it was the shade Mont Blanc, which was the second shade in the whole range, and it was way too light for me. So I went back to Ulta yesterday as well and picked up the shade Vienna 4.5. Now I matched myself, so we'll have to see if it's a good match. Now this bottle is dirty, and they sold it to me this way, which the packaging was dirty as well, so I kind of knew what I was getting into, but they didn't have any other ones, and they actually were not that helpful. But yeah, I picked this up, so yeah, you can see how dirty the packaging is, which I'm not loving, but gonna give that a try anyway. I also picked up a Juvia's Place concealer. You guys had recommended the Juvia's Place foundation. I wasn't loving the way that was looking on my skin when I swatched it, but I did see that they had a concealer, so I picked up the I Am Magic Concealer, Conceal and Perfect concealer in the shade 24. Now originally I had picked out 2 Morphe concealers. Now this is super light. Like, this is going to be my highlight shade for the winter time. It is super, super light, but I wanted it that way because I picked up a Morphe highlighter. I'm sorry. Because I picked up a Morphe concealer in the shade C1.55, which actually matches my skin quite perfectly. If you can see the difference in the shade there. This one, the Juvia's Place one, is clearly lighter and brighter, and this one does match my skin more. So yeah, that's why I did that. Because I wanted a concealer that was like 1 shade off of my skin, just to kind of conceal the dark circles, and then I wanted, Lola, I wanted to be able to brighten up with another one. Alright, so I ended up picking up 2 new Real Technique sponges. The first one is just the original, which I used yesterday. The original Real Technique sponge. Love this, die-hard fan of the Real Technique sponge. And the second thing I picked up was the Real Technique's Miracle Powder Sponge. I used this yesterday. It looks like this. You do dampen it as well, but you can use it dry. I used it wet. And the texture of this is just so different. It feels velvety. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the texture. Come on. Of this here, but it just kind of is like a little bit velvety. And let me just tell you, this applied my powder amazingly. Like, my skin looked flawless. So I'm hoping that today it looks flawless as well. I don't know if it was the Morphe concealer or the sponge that made my under eyes just look flawless. Honestly, I'm just really excited. So I'm gonna give that a second try today. I also picked up the Real Techniques. I should have made this its own video because there's so much stuff. I also picked up the Real Techniques Deep Cleansing Balm, brush cleansing balm with a deep cleansing pad. I need to clean my brushes desperately, so I figured I'd give this shampoo a try. What else did I get here? I got 2 lip products. I've been kind of obsessed with like the whole lip topper look lately. but the one I wanted, I think, was from Charlotte Tilbury, and it was like $30, and people were saying it wasn't really worth the price. It was pretty, but it wasn't worth the price. So I picked up a Morphe lip gloss in the shade Froze, and it's kind of just like an iridescent gloss. It looks really pretty when I swatched it. I'll swatch it on my hand. It just kind of has like shimmers of gold, and also like that iridescence kind of makes it look like blue purple. So it's just a really pretty like lip topper right there. So I grabbed that. I also picked up a lip gloss from ColourPop. It's the So Juicy Plumping Gloss. I just wanted like a clear lip gloss to be able to pop in my purse or the car or wherever if my lipstick was kind of looking tired. So I picked up this one, So Juicy by ColourPop, just the clear one in the shade Princess Cut. So grab that. And I also got a bunch of lip liners. I feel like my nude lip liner game was a little weak. So I picked up one from Essence. This is in the shade Big Proposal. It's a soft contouring lip liner. They're all just different shades of nude. This one kind of matches my nails. That's what that one looks like. I picked up the NYX lip liner, the what is this? NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and Definitely a Turn On waterproof extremely colored lip liner. It says, this lip liner is so good the name had to be this long. This is in the shade Need Me, so it's just a really pretty like brown nude, definitely my vibe. Picked that up. I also picked up a brown lip liner from NYX. And then I picked up another one in the shade Natural, which I believe I already have this one, but I was running low on it, so I just picked that one up. Sometimes I like to just take lip liner and like fill in my whole lip with it and use that as a lipstick. So I figured I would try some of these lip liners out. And the last product I got was the Maybelline Brow Fast Sculpt Clear Brow Gel. Basically it's just like a clear brow gel. I needed one, so I picked this one up. So, all right. After all of that is said and done, I'm gonna go wet my sponges and I will be right back and we can start playing with all this makeup. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is apply a eye cream. This is the Dr. Brandt 24/7 Retinol Eye Cream with Ruby Crystal Complex. I've been really liking this eye cream. I just feel like it looks good under the eyes. It keeps them nice and moisturized. I'll just put a little bit of that. And then I'm going to moisturize my face with my CeraVe night cream. Obviously, this is not the nighttime. But my skin in the winter gets really dry, especially like on my cheeks and stuff. So I like to use a thicker cream during the day to keep it hydrated and looking good. All right. I'm also going to spray my skin with this, I don't know why this like gets me every time. I think it's called INN Beauty Project. I believe this is what it looks like. I got this in BoxyCharm. It is just, it says it's a power up dual phase setting mist, helps to set makeup, energize, and revive skin. Use under makeup to prep skin or over makeup to set your look, and throughout the day to refresh. So I like to start with a little squirt of this. It smells really nice. It smells like essential oils. I don't know if that's what's in here. I don't know if it's like tea tree or, oh, it's witch hazel that I'm smelling. It smells really good though. All right, so now we can move on. Prepping is almost done. I am gonna prime the skin with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I love this primer. I did, when I was in the store, I did see that they had the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer for oily skin. So if you want to try this primer but you have oily skin, you can now try it because they made one for oily skin. Or for like a matte effect. Hello. Words are not coming to me. Yeah, but I really do like this primer. I think it helps to fill in those pores, and it also does leave kind of like a tacky finish, so it definitely helps to keep the makeup on Let's try this foundation, hoping that it's the right shade this time. I'm gonna give it a shake. And then I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand. That's what it looks like. Looks like it's gonna be a pretty good match. Let's see. Yes. I think this is the right shade for me. I love how like full coverage this foundation is. Yeah, this is a good color. I just like to apply it with a foundation brush and make sure that I'm getting all of those like crevices. Like around the nose and stuff. Okay, so I definitely think that I put too much in the back of my hand. I don't think I need as much as I thought I did. So far, loving this color. I think it's pretty good. Let's hope it doesn't oxidize at all. What have you guys been up to though? I am really excited because I'm doing a giveaway, which you guys already know about. I'm really excited to be doing a giveaway over on Instagram. I freaking love Luscious & Co. Like, I seriously, they're like hands down the best hair salon I've ever been to. They just, I don't know, they're just great women in general. They just stand for like women empowerment and really just, I love it. It's really, really great. Really just love the cause, you know? They really, truly believe in helping women and, you know, women bosses and just, I don't know, women in general. Loving. So yeah, I'm really excited to be working with them or collaborating with them for this giveaway. Okay, so to me, this color looks pretty good. It may be like a little bit, no, it looks pretty perfect to me, honestly. Yeah, this foundation looks pretty perfect to me. I really, really enjoy the finish of this. My skin looks flawless. Like airbrushed. It looks so good. Let me take this off my lips because I hate the way that looks. I'm someone who has really pigmented lips and I feel like concealer just looks crazy on them. So loving that. Like, looks so good. The color looks pretty good as well, at least in person. From what I can tell, it looks pretty perfect. Okay, loving. Okay, moving on to concealer. I'm going to use the Morphe concealer first. Again, it's in the shade C1.55. It matches my skin pretty perfectly. It's like one shade lighter maybe than my skin, which is what I wanted because I just felt like my concealer was way too light. So I kind of wanted something that was only a shade lighter, just to really like cover up all the darkness on the eyes, and then I can use that lighter one to brighten. I'm gonna get the corners of my mouth and then under my nose because I get a little redness there. I'm waiting on Oliver. He's at the groomers right now. I dropped him off at like 8:45 this morning. So I'm waiting for them to call me to pick him up. This concealer is really nice too. Yeah, this concealer is stunning. It looks perfect under the skin, on the skin. Like, perfect. Now, I know that Morphe does have a lighter concealer, but the Ulta that I went to was sold out both times that I went. So, oh my god, it just looks perfect. This foundation is freaking stunning, you guys. My skin literally looks like porcelain, like perfect. I am completely shocked. Okay, so that did exactly what I wanted it to do. It covered up the darkness without making me too bright. Now I am going to take the brightening concealer from Juvia's Place. Well, this is just a regular concealer, but it's definitely way brighter than my skin tone. And I'm going to apply a little bit of this just to brighten. in places that I would want to highlight. Maybe I used too much. Alright, let's try. Let's blend this out. Dude, my skin literally looks like perfected. That is crazy. Alright, now I'm going to set that with the Airspun powder that I always use. However, I am going to use this Miracle Powder Sponge by Real Techniques. The powder just kind of like sits on top. It doesn't go super deep in the sponge, which is what I like about it. So I really feel like it's just setting those areas perfectly. I'm like totally blown away with how like airbrushed my skin looks. That Morphe concealer is amazing. This NARS foundation is amazing. Like the best foundation I've used in a long time. My skin literally looks poreless. It looks airbrushed. It looks perfected. I'm living and loving. I am deceased. Look at this. Let me zoom you in. You guys see that, right? Like my skin literally just looks like perfect. Literally looks perfect. Okay, I'm gonna move on to eyebrows now. For my eyebrows, I just do the same thing. I just use the Brow Gal powders and fill in my eyebrows. So I'm just gonna do that really quick. I seriously can't get over my skin right now. It looks bomb. Alright, let's try this Maybelline Brow Fast Sculpt Clear Brow Gel. They did have this in colors, you know, different shades, but I just wanted the clear one. It has a really little brush, which is great to be able to get in there. Oh, wow, I like this. I like this little brush. I feel like I'm really able to get into the inner corner here. Love that. That was really good. That worked great. Okay, I'm getting a little nervous, guys. Should I call the groomer and check on Oliver? It is 2:20. I dropped him off at like 8:45. Please hold. I'm gonna call because I'm getting a little nervous.
Hello, Sailagers.
Hi, it's Gabrielle. I'm just checking in on Oliver.
I believe that Oliver is coming out next. Give me 1 second. I will check and make sure.
Sure, no problem.
Right back.
Thank you. Whew. I don't know, guys. My dogs are literally like my babies, and so I don't know, I got a little nervous. Oliver's a little hard to handle. Like, he's really skittish and stuff, so I just got panicked. I was like, I don't know. What if he had a seizure? What if he, like, I don't know, guys. I got nervous. If you don't know, Oliver is my Yorkie. I have 2 Yorkies, Oliver and Lola. Oliver's a smaller one. He was in a puppy mill for, they say, so no one knows how old he is. I'm gonna just bronze my skin with Anastasia Rich Amber bronzer. This is a matte bronzer. I rescued him from a puppy mill. So through a rescue group in South Carolina. And when I got him, they told me he was 1.5 years. So that means that he spent 1.5 years in a puppy mill. But the records that came with him said that he was 3.5, which means that he spent 3.5 years in a puppy mill. So either way, he spent some time in a puppy mill. And he was kind of traumatized and just like super skittish and really, really skinny when I got him, and just really like frail and jumpy and really anxious and scared of everyone and everything. And it took him a couple of weeks to even warm up to me. I've had him now for about 2 years. So, Yeah, so I don't know if he's like 3.5 years old currently or 5.5 years old. I don't know. The vet was like, oh, I have to blend that out. The vet was like 3.5. You know, when I got him, like when I brought him to my own vet, they were like, oh yeah, like he seems like he's about 1.5 in that age range. So we wouldn't really know unless I got his blood tested. I think there's like a test they can do, but yeah, either way, he's like a special needs dog. He also has a soft trachea. I think it's called a soft trachea, yeah. So he like chokes a lot on water and his food and stuff. Like he literally chokes every time he drinks water. He like starts coughing and has like a coughing fit. He reverse sneezes a lot and has to have like his throat massaged. So he's definitely a more high maintenance dog. I love him to death though. He's literally my angel boy. Like that's what I call him, my little angel boy. So I just get nervous when I take him to the groomers because I'm like, I don't know if, you know, he freaked out because he had a seizure before. I had him for 2 months and he had a seizure in March of 2018. Since then, he hasn't had any more seizures. It was just that one time, but since that, like that really, really traumatized me. Like it made me super nervous. And so, you know, I just get paranoid when I drop him off places. So yeah, anyways, he's fine. Moving on. I just bronzed up the skin, lightly contoured with Anastasia's bronzer in the shade Rich Amber. It's a matte bronzer, and then sorry, my voice is shaky. I'm gonna go over it with the shimmer bronzer in a moment. I'm gonna put a little mascara on because my lashes look a little cray. This is the Tarte Big Ego mascara. I think I'm just gonna keep it pretty simple on the eyes today, just because I really wanted to test out all these new products and keep the focus there. I'll probably just do a winged eyeliner and some lashes, but let's throw on a little mascara. I have like baby lashes, just so they don't look white. All right, so I'm gonna go into the Blushing and Bali palette and try that shimmer bronzer. This one again is in the shade Ember. Now these are super, super pigmented, so I'm only gonna like dip my brush lightly into that and then brush it off. Yeah, it's so pretty. It just gives like a healthy glow to the face. I like to put it everywhere. Even on my nose, and then blend it out. It's a little bit warmer than the other one I'm used to, but it's still really pretty. For blush, I'm gonna go into the other BH Cosmetics palette, Glowing in Grease. I am gonna try that Santorini blush, which is this one right here. It's so pretty. I can only imagine this like with a tan. Oh my god. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's super pigmented though, like be careful. You guys know I live and die for blush, so to me, this is amazing. But I will also be blending it out because it is really, really heavy. If you ever go like too heavy-handed with your blush or bronzer, you can just take like, I mean, I have this brush. I've had this brush for years and I strictly use it for this. I either use it to knock away powder or to diffuse like blush and bronzer. Like, okay, so this one has not been diffused and this one has, and you can just see how much more blended this one is. It just works really well. It's a dual fiber brush. I believe I got this one from CVS. It's either Sonia Kashuk or like just a random off brand, but it's nice and big. And I just like to kind of move in circular motions and diffuse that blush bronzer. Blend it into the skin a little bit more. And make it look more blended. See how much better that looks? I mean, I still have a lot of blush because like I said, I love blush, but I'm gonna do my Too Faced highlight. I love this highlight. It's super natural, but also gives like, it gives a glow, but it's still very like, I don't know. It's subtle, but it's still there. It's kind of like that like glow from within look that I really like. So I'm gonna use it. This is in the shade Fancy Pink Diamond. Like you can clearly see it, but it just looks beautiful on the skin. I don't know, it's stunning. Okay. Should I contour my nose? I really want to be like one of those people who can snatch their nose, but I just can't. I don't know why it's so hard for me. I'm gonna try again though. Let's try. I don't even know, like, I don't know, guys. I just can't do it. It's so hard. So if you can't contour your nose, don't feel bad because you are not the only one. I'm gonna use a small little like round dome brush like this. And I think I'm gonna take the lightest, well, the middle shade in my eyebrow powders, which is this one. So it's kind of a little bit more cool toned than the one I used for my eyebrows, and just lightly try and contour. Let's see. There. I think I already went too heavy. Yep, too heavy. Okay, so I'm gonna take my sponge with a little bit of foundation which is left on it and just go over it. I find that if I take a triangular sponge like this one and either my airspun powder or like a highlighting powder and just highlight the sides of my nose, it can kind of contour it for me. I also need to repurchase this Kat Von D Shade and Light highlight and contour palette, the powder one, because I've literally like hit pan on everything. But these highlighting shades are beautiful. So you can take like a triangular sponge, and I try to get whatever powder I can grab from this palette onto my little sponge here as evenly as possible. And you can kind of just like highlight these sides of your nose. So like right here and right here. And it almost acts as like a reverse contour because you're highlighting the sides and drawing attention there, and also you can put the powder right in the middle and draw the attention there. All right, I'm gonna go apply a wing liner and some lashes, and I will be right back for lips. Okay, liner and lashes are on. The lashes that I used are these ones from Amazon. They're called the Valisha Lash, called the Valisha 5D Faux Mink Eyelashes, and I have them in the style Dubai. So they're just really, really pretty. I think they make your eyes look bigger and kind of like doe-eyed, which I always love. My hair feels a little crunchy from that Kenra spray. Not loving. I'm gonna do lips now. Let's see, which one do I want to use? I think I want to try this NYX, the one with the really long name. Slide on, glide on, stay on, and definitely a turn on waterproof lip liner. Let me get this packaging off. This plastic is always the hardest. I don't know, actually. I also kind of want to add a little eyeshadow now that I'm looking at my eyes. Just like something in the crease. I'm thinking just like a mauve-y color. You know, my huge. Let's see. I'm just going to use this one. This color right here from Marvelous Mauves. From the Marvelous Mauves palette for Dose of Colors. It's just this really pretty deep purpley color. I'm gonna take that on a fluffy brush and just put it in the crease. All right, back to lips. I'm gonna try this nude pencil now. Again, this one is in this shade. Where are you? Need Me. Super pigmented and creamy. I think I'm gonna fill in all my lips with this color. Let's see what it looks like. That is such a pretty color. Oh my god. I almost forgot to add my nude eyeliner. Oh my god, who am I? Yeah, my hair's like, this made my hair a little crunchy, which I don't love. I mean, there's no like residue, but it feels crunch. I'm gonna do that Morphe lip gloss in the shade Frosé, just kind of in the center of the lip. There's like a topper. Okay. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed trying these new products with me. Let me know some of your new favorite products in the comment section down below. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.